please correct these things if you are not moving like this. Let me tell you, the things of God are like wine. The more it ages, the more sweeter it becomes. Give it to time. Give it to time. Go into the secret place. Pray. You hear nothing. Go back again. Pray. You're waking up at 2 a.m. From nowhere, sleep is gone. You discipline yourself. You just start with 5 minutes. You stay there. Lord, help me. I'm here. Teach me how to intersect with you. Teach me how to go into the depth. Again, tomorrow, you continue. It goes better and better with time. It's in that place that gifts are given. It is in that place that revelation is given. It is in that place that wars are won. It is in that place that direction is guaranteed. You cannot live a proper life when you do not really know Jesus, and it's on the basis of who is the most powerful bulldozer in the spirit. In that way, that's why you find yourself jumping from one man of God to another woman of God. You are like a dead trailer that is waiting to be pulled. But actually, what you've been made for, you are also meant to have the horsepower within you. You can be able to pull yourself up in the spirit. Do you understand? And it happens when you are building yourself intentionally in the disciplines of searching and seeking after Jesus to really know him. When you say, I really want to know you, Jesus, it means that you have signed up to go into depth. So if you're a person who doesn't like going into deep things, you are a person who likes shallow, you don't like commitment. Some of you might want to learn commitment by first learning to follow Jesus carefully and strictly. Maybe that's why you cannot have a commitment in any relationship in the natural, because you have not been taught how to have a commitment in your relationship with Christ. Yes. With Christ, you understand that it's not all time that we are just saying power. There are some times when you are waiting on God like this, you are saying, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And you learn to move by faith. When you learn that, you export that understanding into your relationship. It's not all the time you are just feeling like, whoo. Girl, when you moved, I felt something. Sometimes you feel nothing. And you stay. But for you, you have only been exposed to spectacular. The only thing is spectacular. That's why you see this one, spectacular. This one, spectacular. You are an excited atom. Discipline. Knowing Jesus, really knowing Jesus, it takes intention. You have to be intentional about it. Now, there is a story which is shared about a bride who didn't recognize her own groom. So what happened was that this bride, she was preparing so much for the wedding, and she was so caught up in the designs and everything else that when the groom came, she missed the groom. Most of us were like that. We are preparing about how the lights have been arranged. Like today, it was a good thing. I said, very good. What do you do when the keyboard doesn't play? Will you not worship God? I said, very good. I said, it's a good test for both the one who is leading and also the ones who are listening. Yes. What will you do? For some of you, your mind was going, oh, yeah, this church is not organized. The speakers. Shelley, like your own home, everything is in order. If we go and check your own home right now, we go there, we do an inspection, we just put that bed underneath. There is, my God, cobwebs, everything there, and they are busy saying, hey, this church, this what now? It's normal. It happens. Learn to focus on. All I'm trying to say is that learn to focus on what matters. You might find that that small thing, it's something that they'll use it as an excuse to say, I'll never step into that place again. That church where the things are, It's hypocrisy. But when it comes to searching for a job during summer camp, during this summer holiday, you are ready to go to Guijo, to a place. Somebody was telling me the story where they went to a summer camp job, and when they arrived, lo and behold, they said even the toilets were like pit latrines, and it was so bad. And then they kept on reminding themselves for the money. They remembered 15K. Okay, 15K. I wish you could take the grind that you have when it comes to money. You just translate that into the spirit. Where you stay for only 2 minutes, you say, for the glory, to know him more. You stay to know him more. When there is noise in the church, to know him more. I will not be distracted. When somebody is looking you with an eye like this, like, I don't like you, and you can see it, for the glory, I will not be moved. But because you do not have the understanding of the necessity of you staying rooted in a place where you can know more about Jesus, anything that comes can really pull you away. I was talking to somebody, and they were telling me of a story. One time, their parents faced a very bad situation from the church. And I know those stories. Hurt by people in the church. Then he was saying that after some time, they decided that they will not go to church. And I gave him this parable. I said, how many times have you heard that there's been a plane crash? How many times? How many times have we heard news about plane crashes? Did we ever see a phenomenon immediately afterwards? We see those news that the seaports are now full with people who want to swim back to Africa. They are not taking the airports, they are taking the seaports now. People just listen to that and say, oh my God. But because of necessity, you go and check into the next plane knowing that my life is just in the hands of God. Then I asked him, why is it like that? Why don't you go and check into a seaport and say, I'll never take a plane again? Then he said, because of necessity. I said, that's your answer. You do not understand the necessity that you need to be able to grow to know God. That you put some measures upon yourself in the area of protecting yourself, but actually you are doing more self-destruction. Ephesians 3 verse 17, 18, and 19. Please put it on the screen. I want this to be known very clearly. There is no church that is perfect. Okay? All you might need to do is that we do not justify the wrong things that are done. But I just want to let you know that there is no place that is perfect. The best you might do, if you find somewhere where you have been really hurt, don't disconnect yourself from the church totally. At least find another place where you think maybe they are better. But be in a place where you are surrounded by people, with God's people. The Bible says here in verse 17, start from verse 16 for context sake. In verse 16, the Bible says that according to the riches of his glory, he may grant you, that is, Christ may grant you to be what? Strengthened with power through his spirit in your inner being. Many people here, we are looking for power. We are looking for strength. I need power. I need strength in my inner being. How do you get that? Now, get the answer in verse 17. So that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith, that you, being rooted and grounded in love, verse 18, may have what? Strength to comprehend. Did you know that you need strength to comprehend the love of God? You cannot comprehend the love of God just by yourself like that. You need strength to understand, to grasp the love of God. It's so wild. It's so atomic. The love of God is so wild that you cannot just come and say, oh, I'm here. I want to know you. You need strength for it. To behold the love of God. But here it says, you may have strength to comprehend with who? Together, another version says, together with the saints, what is the breadth and length? The equation of the saints is within that index of you grasping the love of God. If you remove yourself from the community, the saints, you will never be able to reach a certain level of grasping or understanding the love of God. You know what? Sometimes God will use that painful situation to be able to let you understand more about his love. He will use that brother who doesn't like you for no reason, just to let you know that you yourself, there was times that you didn't like the Lord, but you'd always come to him whenever you just want money. That's when you say, miracle giving God. Oh. Miracle giving God. I'm here. And then you do your face like this. Lord, remember me. Then the God of all heavens knows your heart and say, I know your heart. You don't like me. You don't like me. But what do I have to do? Okay. Continue. Out of his mercies. Now, you, by the fact that you have only known one person who says that they don't like you, they just commented your outfit in a wrong way, you have decided to pack your bags and go. Yet Christ was trying to teach you within the context of within all the saints, what is the breadth, the height, the depth, and the length of the love of God. Are we listening? So, knowing Jesus, it takes intentionality. Somebody say, you have to be intentional about it.